Guys, look at this city park in June. So green, so beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? I'm chilling here with my brand new Monstera adansonii. Look at this leaf. Look at this type of aglaonema that I just got that I've never seen before. And this adorable little variety of peperomia. I'm not really sure what that one is. Let me know if you know. And this beautiful Chinese evergreen right here. So today, I'm pretty excited because I'm going to be telling you guys some region-specific stuff to northern Colorado, so the Fort Collins, Loveland area where I live. I'm going to tell you about 4 places that I go to find plants that are kind of off the beaten path. And they are more affordable and more unique than a lot of your big box stores or your major nurseries. So the first well-kept secret, I would say, up here in southern Fort Collins is going to be Gullies Nursery, but specifically the plug section of Gullies Nursery. So you walk in, you go straight, and then to the left you'll start to see, I think it's called fairy plugs, but they have all different sorts of kind of miniature versions of some really cool plants there. So I've gotten a black pagoda lipstick plant recently. I've gotten 2 different types of ficus, 2 different types of begonia. They seem to always have Schefflera plugs there, the umbrella plant, as well as goldfish plants, and various peperomias at different times. The plugs are $1.99. They're not labeled, so it helps if you kind of have a trained eye when it comes to knowing what the plants are. It seems to change constantly too, which is one of my favorite things about it. If you go in one week, they might have completely different plugs the next week, so it kind of keeps you on your toes, which is super exciting. All right, the second place that I absolutely love, is a recent discovery of mine, which is Palmer's Flowers. And Palmer's Flowers is a hidden gem, and I mean that literally. So when you're driving down College, it's at Horsetooth and College, but you can't actually see Palmer's from the road because it's kind of set back a little bit from College Avenue. So there's your first layer of obscurity. So then you walk into Palmer's Flowers, and you know, it's your classic like cheesy fake flowers, floral stuff. But then there's like another secret passageway. It says greenhouse, and you go through this secret passageway, and then the whole back area is just house plants. Very, very unique and reasonably priced houseplants. So that's actually what I got here. Can you believe that I got that Monstera adansonii for $5.99? And then the other guys were $3.99. So I highly recommend that if you're ever going to Chick-fil-A, doing whatever you're doing at Horsetooth and College, Trader Joe's, definitely check out Palmer's Flowers. That's what I did today. I went to Trader Joe's and then popped in on my way home for a little bit of guilty pleasure. The third stop here in your northern Colorado hidden plant adventures is going to be Rowe's Flowers. So very similar to Palmer's, but this is in Loveland on Cleveland Avenue, close to Old Town. Rowe's Flowers, again, cheesy, hokey, fake flowers as you walk in, but then you go through the path to Narnia in the back, and you get to this kind of like sketchy looking greenhouse, but it has the most unique, beautiful varieties of all these different houseplants in really small pots, which is amazing because it's really affordable. Yesterday I got this type of really narrow leafed ruffled peperomia that I'd never seen before with red stems, so that was super, super cool. So definitely check out Rowe's Flowers. It has been in the same location since 1882 and is the oldest business in Loveland after the Reporter Herald. So definitely support local business. And then speaking of local business, my last place, number 4, is worth the journey if you live in Loveland, I would say. And it is the Eclectic Reader on Shields and Drake. And so the Eclectic Reader is a bookstore. It is not a plant store. But the owner, she's a lovely woman. She has her cats in there too, which is great. She's a rare book dealer. She actually propagates her own plants from her house and brings them in to sell. So what I love about it is they're not necessarily plants that are cultivated for these mass greenhouse, mass production batches. They're just plants she happens to have. So yesterday I got, oh my god, I've been buying so many plants lately, don't judge me. But yesterday I got a beautiful elephant ear begonia at her shop in a Folgers empty coffee thing, which is so cool. Something about that just charms the heck out of me. And she was also showing me some of her more rare plants. She has this hanging iris thing that cascades over the books, and it makes babies, just like spider plants. But the blooms are absolutely stunning, and she has little babies for sale for $25. And she said they're really not in cultivation at all. And she absolutely loves to talk to you about plants as well, which, as plant people, we know it's kind of hard to find someone who will tolerate us talking about plants for hours on end, but our girl at the Eclectic Reader can definitely match any plant person. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed that little, I guess, insight into some of my findings. I would love to know, outside of Fort Collins, Denver, Longmont, Greeley, what are some really unique, kind of off the beaten path plant places that you've found? All right, thank you.